Alright guys, welcome back. Now this is the second part or the second episode of this Hacknet gameplay. So let's get started. Now it's in this video that we actually start accepting missions from Entropy. So let's see what we have here. Education server. I told you can go check it out. I didn't really go through much since I know what's already there. So let's just go ahead and accept our first mission. Congratulations. Your timely execution of your first contract has proved your abilities, and I can now gladly welcome you to Entropy. As a small welcoming gift, you find the user details of the admin accounts to our asset server attached. Help yourself to any programs you might need and view our mantra. Once you are geared up, reply to this address and I will arrange a true test of your abilities. Okay. Again, congratulations. So I'm pretty sure I told you during the last episode, I think, that you have to read and try to understand what they write here. So what they're basically telling us to get the password right here, the user and the username and the password, and connect to this server. Here's the link. So this is the server that we are connecting to, and this is the username and the password. So here you basically just have to keep these two things in your mind. So let's just go ahead and log in. Okay, by clicking the let me show you. Why can't I open the okay, it's asking me to log in. Let me cancel it and show you. So by clicking the account, the plus icon, the plus button right here in the on the account line, and we are basically copying these things. So let's just copy, come here, let's log in. Don't try to probe the system, you don't have enough assets to. Let me show you what I mean. You have to crack all four of these to be able to prove this system. So to be able to crack this system, it's just a waste of time right now, but don't worry, we'll soon get all the assets we need to crack all four of the ports. So let's log in. You can basically just click right here, then log in. You'll be logged in successfully, or you can keep the passwords in mind and type them. I just prefer to click on that and log in successfully because it's faster. So let's complete view file system. Yeah, so here they told us to basically copy whatever we need. I already have the SSH crack file, so let's just get the FTP bounce program. That's what we need for breaking the second type of port, that's the FTP ports. So to get this, we basically have to download it by using the scp command, fcp ftp bounce.exe. So do that, press enter. It's copying and the transfer is complete. So now let's just go back and go through what these guys have. Now I don't need the logs. Let's go to the home. They said something about mantra, so let's check out the mantra. It's right here, so let's cut it. Now, Entropy mantra. Our group is founded on 3 pillars which we strive to follow in all things. Strive for justice and righteousness in all things. That's 1. 2. Create and share more than you destroy. And 3. Never have an excuse not to improve. Entropy will deny contracts that go against these pillars and remove against agents that violate them. So let's go back to home. Now I don't really think there's anything that we need over here. Okay, let's check the backups and see. Backups. It's the same FTP bounce which we already have. So let's just delete our logs. So we go to the log folder, clear our tracks, and as that's doing, let's prepare our next command. That's the command to disconnect. So disconnect. We've got what we need from this test, from what's the name, the asset server, and that's where we'll be getting most of our applications that Entropy will give us. So we've gotten that. Now next thing is to reply to this message. So let's reply. You don't need additional details because they didn't ask for any, so send. Now let's go. Excellent. I would like to be the first to formally invite you to begin accepting Entropy contracts. Attached is the location of the group secure contract database along with login credentials necessary to access it. Feel free to accept and complete initial contracts at your leisure. I'll be in contact again to gauge your progress soon. Text link entropy contract database. So here's the link to the server, and this is wow. Okay, I didn't really expect it to go down to the terminal. So let's just copy the username and the password. So this is where we'll basically be getting all our contracts from. So I urge you to try and keep the location of all these servers in mind. Entropy asset server, the network education archive, just in case you need to check it. The what else? Entropy test server too. I don't really think you need that. I think that's basically all. So let's go to the entropy contract database now. Okay, I think I'll tell you later on. Let's log in. We can actually probe it, but we don't have enough access to do so. Let's just log in. Now here is basically all the um, contracts that are available for us right now. So let's choose our first contract. Point clicker. A well-meaning client needs some of his data from a game server related to regain productivity. So let's accept this. I think this is the easiest you can get. Now, point clicker. Here we go. Greetings, civilian. I've been put in a dire predicament here, and unfortunately, no one in my incompetent office of staff is capable of fixing this issue for me. This has forced my hand to resort to outside help, as distasteful as that is to me. Informants have assured me this line is secure, so I'll be brief. I have bested the game point clicker and wish to prove my clear dominance right again. Yes, there is not reset, but I think it's supposed to be no, but that's what makes the game interesting. I'll need you to enter their server and delete my save file so that I may crash it once more. My username is mengesk. Feel free to bask in the glory of my current achievement before resetting. I doubt I'll do that. So anyway, let's get the link to this point clicker. Here it is, and let's check what the note is. Okay, so this basically gives us his username. We need the username to be able to do what it tells us to. So in case you haven't understood it, let me just explain to you what it says. So he basically wishes to reset the game, that's to clear his save data. So all we are going to be doing is looking for his save data, that's the save data to his account, and we delete that. That's basically all we need to do. So let's just go to point clicker. There's no need to play it. You can play it if you want to. I tried it. It's a pretty boring game. It's not. I don't know whether it's a real game or not, but I tried playing it in Hacknet, and it's a pretty boring game. Just be clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking, and nothing happens. I don't really know how it's supposed to work. So let's just probe this system. Now we need to crack two ports. So the ports we are going to crack here are the SSH port, then the FTP server. Now here's a good advice: the FTP server takes longer to crack than the SSH. So I normally crack the FTP server, then I crack the SSH. Now to crack the STP server, you basically need to that's to open this port. You basically need to type FTP bounce. That's the program we got from the Entropy assets server, I think so. So FTP bound, then the port name, so the port number, that's port 21. So port 21, it begins. Now let's start the SSH crack, and that's port 22. So now they are both cracking. Let's prepare our next command, that's port hack. Now we're just waiting for the FTP server to finish cracking. Okay, it's done. We need two ports, and we've opened two ports. So port hack running. I think the next command we need is ls to list what this server has. So ls listed. Okay, do we need to, let's just go through it and see what they've got. Nothing in the bin. Let's go to home. There's not much here. I don't really want to go through and waste time. I don't want to waste much time, but I want to go very far and as fast as possible too. Now let's just go to the point clicker folder. Okay, we've got saves. Now let me first check out this important readme thing. Important: never delete or rename this. It is system critical. Removing it causes instant crash. Do not test this. Okay. I guess that works. So we are basically not supposed to destroy or edit this file. Now note that this is actually I'll not say it's a trick, but if you are not careful to information that your machine is enough, you actually end up doing what you're not supposed to do. But what we were told by the machine to do is to clear the guy's save data. So we go to the save and we're basically going to look for his account. This is his account. It should be somewhere around here. Okay, I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. So you just need to open it, cat, then was it men? Okay, that's it. So mengs, I don't know what that's supposed to mean anyway. So yeah, this is his save data. So let's just go back and delete it. So to delete it, we just need to remove it. So remove men, whatever it is, remove it, press enter, and it has been removed. So let's just go back, go to log, then remove everything. That's to clear our tracks. Remove all, prepare next command, that's bc to disconnect, and disconnected. Now we don't actually need this note again, it's just occupying a small amount of space. So let's disconnect. We've disconnected from his PC, right? Okay, so now let's just go ahead and reply this message. Now, contract successful. The client of your recent contract has reported a success and is pleased with your work. You are now free to accept further contracts from the contract database. Your current ranking is 80 out of 100. So now you are entering the ranking system. Thank you, Entropy. So we don't really need to reply. There's no need to reply to this message. Nothing is even happening. So what you basically need to do is go and get more contracts. Now, the famous counter hack. Introversion, stop the harvesters, XC project back. Okay, let me check this one out. Put a stop to it. A client has noticed the rival company getting ahead by illegally harvesting client data and selling their information to advertising firms. Put a stop to it. So let's accept this. Okay, let's go through it. Agents. Our company recently noticed the rival company that has been gaining unfair and illegal advantage in the market by harvesting client data, that's email, names, preferences, etc., and selling it to advertising firms for a profit. This is obviously unacceptable both for privacy, honesty, and fair use reasons, but also because of the Data Protection Act of 1998. Supposed to be you too. We would like you to access their servers and destroy their user detail archive they are selling. We will pursue legal action separately. Evidence is no longer an issue. So we don't need to worry about evidence. What we are basically being asked to do here is to crack their server and destroy their user detail archive. So we're going to look for something that is involved with their user detail archive, that's which they are selling out. So let's get a link to this server, photonic tech, okay, whatever, photonic tech. Now let's probe this system. Sorry, let's probe it. Yeah, so probing, we need 2 ports. So let's start. Now let's start with the FTP bounce, and that is port 21. Normally the whoa, okay, now I wasn't expecting this. Now it's a race against time. So SSH crack 22, prepare our next program, which is port hack. Hopefully the FTP bounce won't delay us. Okay, FTP bounce, okay, done. Port hack. Now I think we're basically supposed to look for a timer and delete whatever that timer is, or you can basically fuck bomb his whole PC. So let's see, let's just go to bin, nothing there. System, I don't think anything with X server boots here, no. Okay, now let's check out home. I don't see anything that can cause the timer so far. What? Wait, can't I go to home? Okay, archive data.zip. Okay, I think we can do this before the timer. So we are basically supposed to remove their archive data. I think so. Yeah, let's remove the archive data. Deleting, done. Okay, now see the Let's go back. Let me check the bin once more. Nothing. Okay, is it just me or is the time going really slowly? Whatever. So let's just go to log, clear our tracks, and prepare to disconnect. The time is actually going pretty slowly to me, but disconnected. uh, that didn't really feel like much of a the timer was really putting some pressure on me, but then I realized either it was going very slowly or the time was too much. Anyway, let's reply. And contract successful. The client of your recent contract has reported a success and is pleased with your work. You are now free to accept further contracts from the contract database. Your current ranking is 60 out of 100. So let's try to get to 1 out of 100 and see what will happen. So go back to the contract database. Let's log in. Now what else should we check? The famous counter looks interesting. We recently got news of a company hiring less, well meaning hackers to retrieve some sensitive data from a rival corporation for exploitative purposes. In the interest of dissuading companies from using the hacker community in such ways in the future, we are going to ensure that transaction doesn't go smoothly. So let's accept this and see what we got to do. Right now I don't really know how hard this is going to be. I didn't go very far in the game anyway. So agents, the company PP Marketing recently hired a freelance hacker to break into a rival company's servers to retrieve some sensitive data which we believe to be a mailing list. That hacker transferred the data to PP and ruined it for the actual creators. Naturally, this sort of cooperative espionage is exactly the sort of business that gives hacker groups their bad reputation. And while we are not really even interested in policing this in its entirety, the blatant advertising of the job across the net makes this one a little more public. So we would like to ensure it doesn't pay off for people. This is pretty long. And we don't know exactly what the file is called. So you might have to do a little digging once you are in there. We are looking for a stolen mail list. It might be archived or encrypted. We want it deleted. And we should also note that the company may be prepared for this eventuality and might have some security countermeasures in place. Entropy admins. So this is directly from Entropy. Let's see. So you are basically supposed to look for a stolen mail list which might be archived or encrypted and deleted. But there's also a possibility that there will be some security countermeasures. Okay, this will be hard. I feel like it will be harder than the previous one. So let's just probe the system and get started. Proxy detected. Okay, let me just open this up right here. Let me open a shell on this PC. Open a shell. I think I need to work fast, so I'll open more shells. I wouldn't mind deleting any of these. Entropy test server. I'll open another shell here. I don't think I need to delete any of these, so I've got 3 shells. This should work pretty fast. What am I supposed to be? Okay, yeah, here it is. So let's probe it once more. Now let's break the proxy. Okay, now as that's happening, let's prepare FTP bounce 21. Wow, okay, this is taking longer than I expected. Even with 3, proxy must be pretty strong. Then SSH. Hold on, let me clear this to free space. SSH crack 22. Sorry, crack 22. Yeah, there it is. Now prepare our next command, port hack. Okay, done. Port hack. So basically supposed to delete something that may be encrypted. Now I think we can actually fork bomb this whole thing, but let's just not waste time and see how fast we can do things. So let's check the bin folder first. Nothing. Okay, let's check the home folder next. What? Home folder. Okay, let's see workspace. No, documents. Workspace. Documents. I'm not sure. Documents. Incidents. Logs. Okay, let's go back. Workspace. Induction. Secure mail list. Okay, there it is. So then I'm going to delete everything. Move everything. Oh, what's going on? Okay, move everything. Wow, okay, this is taking long. I know the time is actually going slowly. Yeah, it's going slowly. It's not just me, it's going slowly. So let's just do a little bit more digging and see whether there's something we may have missed. um Welcome, dress code, complaint procedure. Okay, we haven't missed anything here. Now let's check the investigation thing out. Interest Kelvin, okay, nothing there. Go back once more. Now let's check the documents. Incident log. Let me just cut it and see what they've got. Found not found. Okay. Let's check the system. Let's see. I don't know what will happen if I delete this. Should I leave it? Yeah, I think I'll leave it be. So let's just go back. Go to the log and clear our tracks. Now this was actually easier than I think. The time doesn't move fast. It's long and it doesn't move fast. I think that's actually a blessing, by the way. So prepare, disconnect, and let's reply. I think we are done. Yep, contract successful. Actually felt like I hadn't done anything. So the client of a recent contract has reported a success and is pleased with your work. You are now free to accept your what I think this is the same after successfully completing a task. So the main thing here is my ranking is 40 out of 100. Okay, that's good. Huh. Who's wait? Which is that? Whose IP address is that? That's not the IP address of the computer connected to. Okay, I don't. Oh, it's the asset server. No, it's not the asset server. Neither is it the test server. Oh, wait, why is this yellow? Yeah, but have I disconnected? No, let me just clear my logs and see whether this will change anything. Oh yeah, I didn't disconnect from this. Disconnect. Still. Well, and oh, I still have a port, a shell open. Okay, so close shell. Okay, I think that's done. Yep, that's done. So let's see what's next. EOS device scanning. Greetings agents, a new contracts come up that requires us to pick up some new tech, and we are online now. It will be convenient for us if you could accept this one and test it out for us as your next job. The contract requires access to a target's phone and EOS device. We've contacted a specialist in this field and gained access to the tools we need for the job, but they are largely untested as it is, so keep that in mind. Important. You'll be forwarded the information on the tools from your contact shortly. Check this email address first. Once you have access to the phone you are looking to find the password to the owner's email account, one which you know he has synced to a device. Reply with that password and we'll take care of the rest. Good luck, Entropy admin. So in this case we are not just supposed to reply to the email, but we are supposed to reply with the password, and we are replying with not just any password but the password to the owner's email account which he has synced to a device. So you are basically supposed to get the password from that device and not his device. Maybe it's impossible to get it from his device, so you are supposed to get from the device which you are going to get access to. So let's just get his link, return to inbox and check out the second email. Okay, this is pretty long. Okay, hey Entropy peeps. So EOS device scanner is uploaded to your asset server. Should run as a pretty standard connection targeted exe. That's connection target executable. Because it needs to read a bunch of files in the system folder to get the info on devices synced to the target computer, it needs admin access on the target machine to start running. Once it's going, it should be fine if you lose it or disconnect though. Basically it works by checking through the backups made when a device syncs to a computer, and then pretends to do a new wireless sync with the device and uses an exploit in that to open an SSH port, etc. Here's the trick: because EOS users don't get access to the terminal on their own device, all the admin passwords are the same across the entire product range. That's pretty low. Anyway, it's Alpine. Okay, I think that's it. Alpine is the password. No need to thank me. Probably just save you a million years or something. I'll be expecting the payment we agreed on as soon as this upload finished. Yeah, VTFX. I know what that is, but let's just do we need all this. Okay, user admin password. Yeah, I think I'll keep that. So what are we connecting to? Yeah, I think this is it. So let's probe this. Probe, and let's begin our crack. FTP, that's port 21, and SSH, which is port 22. Insufficient memory. Okay, let me just keep this in mind, Alpine, and clear this. Okay, and now let's play SSH crack 22. SSH is beginning. Now next thing we need is port hack. Okay, port hack. Oh, okay, port hack started. Okay, now we are not going to get anything from this PC, and I'm going to prove it to you. We just check the bin folder, which is empty. Now let's check the home folder. Nothing here. Nothing here also. Now let's go to the system folder and see what's there. Same thing, nothing here. So here, what we're basically supposed to do is to, oh shoot, I completely forgot to take the app from the program from the Entropy asset card server. Shoot, let me just get it real quick. It's going to be in bin. Now here, there it is. So SCP EOS device scanner. Hurry. Okay, now let's go back. I don't think we are really supposed to do this, but just to stay safe. So let's disconnect and reconnect back to, what was it? Okay, this PC. And we are basically supposed to run that EOS device scanner to scan for the EOS devices that he has around him or connected to his power book. So it's scanning and it has found one, Jason's ePhone 4S. Where is it? I think this is it. Yeah, so it's connected. It shows that it's connected. So let's just clear our logs. Yeah, move everything in the log to clear our tracks and disconnect from his PC. Now let's probe this system. Oh wait, yeah, we can't probe this because we need to open 3 ports and I can see only 2 ports here. So let's just go back and I'll show you what we need to do. You have the username and you have the password. The username is admin and the password is Alpine, if I remember correctly. Yeah, and bam, we don't need to waste our time with this. Now we're basically supposed to go through this phone right here and look for a password. So okay, let me check EOS. It might be there. Apps, notes, mail. Okay, it should be in mail if I'm right. JJS tax, whatever. Let's cut that and see what is there. Whoa, not available. Okay. Yeah, didn't work. I was just testing something right there. Anyway, so I think I have a lot of things right here, so let's just clear it. Should have cleared it a long time ago. Anyway, nothing here. Okay, let's check the notes. Port months. Well, I don't think anything useful is here. Let's check apps. Luckily, there's no timer, so Samurai Trilogy, Extreme Point, Extreme Loot, Booty I. I'm going to check the Booty II. CD Booty whatever app.pkg. Let's run this app. Sorry, let's just open this up. Look, let me just type its full name and see whether that would run it. App.pkg. Would this run it? No. Anyway, let's just go back. Let's go to home and see what's there. Home, nothing here. Hmm. Well, actually there's no timer, so you can just visit around a bit. Let's check system. Core system runtime dot bin. Huh, why can't I find anything? Okay, let me check the notes out again. Now let's cut the pork buns, whatever this is supposed to be. Oh sorry, it's supposed to be cut, not CTA. The fuck's that? CTA. Anyway, pork buns. So, it's just a recipe. So let's go back. CD. Let me just check the mails once more. Huh. Let's cut this. I don't know why it didn't open. Now let me just click on it and to open it. Oh, wait, then why didn't it work when I typed the first? No, I won't accept this. I have to go back and check it out. Let's clear this space again once more. List what is here. Okay, now let's cut this JJ whatever. Okay, now it's open. So the password is 1010-7. I don't know why you chose such a stupid password, but let's just try to keep it in mind. You can actually make your notes on it. Let's just do that. Add notes 1010-7. Yeah, I think that's the spelling. All the cases are right. Enter. And the note has been added 1010-7. So I don't think we need any other thing from this PC. So let's just go to the log and clear the data. Disconnect. Boom. So now let's exit. We've got a password, right? So let's now we're not replying to him. Yes, we are replying to the admins right here. So we are supposed to reply with the password which we have now. So let's reply with 1010-7. Yep, 1010-7. Replied. Now let me just remove this. Sales contract successful. The current ranking is 19 out of 100. Okay, that works. Okay, so let's just go back to the contract database. Login. Kaguya trials. Smash and grab. Now the Kaguya trials, I've not actually started it on my actual account. I started playing this game not too long ago, but on my actual account, which is J, I've not actually started the Kaguya trials. So if I start this right now, I want to know how things will go, and I actually plan to do that. I don't plan to play the Kaguya trials. I want to go through it with you guys. So, oh yeah, I think that was supposed to be my last mission. I don't want to waste much time on this episode, so I think I'm going to stop right here. Don't want to let you guys feel bored or anything, so I think I'll stop right here. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Modern Menace. Don't forget to like my videos and subscribe to Modern Menace. Oh, and also hit the notification bell right there so you get notified anytime I upload a video on YouTube. Thanks for watching this video throughout. J out.